Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we have got another Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 Prestige class description. And today, from the Complete War here, we have the Exotic Weapons Master. Now, the Exotic Weapons Master is an interesting one. So as always, we are going to go over what they are. We're going to go over what it takes to become an Exotic Weapons Master. We're going to go over what you get as an Exotic Weapons Master. And finally, we're going to go over how good they are and how they could potentially work in a build. So let's get started with that. So first off, what is an Exotic Weapons Master? Well, the Exotic Weapon Master is just that. There's a master with exotic weapons. Pretty simple, straightforward. Not really a lot of explanation needed for that. These guys are really good with weapons that are unusual and that most people aren't very good with. So yeah, that's it for what they are. Can be any race, anything really. More often than not human for a number of reasons. But yeah, now let's talk about what it takes to become an exotic weapon master, which isn't all that complicated in all honesty. So it requires base attack bonus 6, so it is a martial class for the most part, so it does require a fairly high base attack bonus. The next one's a little interesting. It does require craft weapon smithing 3 ranks, so interesting that it would require crafting. Feats, exotic weapon proficiency, and weapon focus, both with any exotic weapon. Special, so if the special one just says that if you're like a dwarf or something and you use the weapon familiarity feat, you can count that as your exotic weapon proficiency. So that counts. So it could account for potentially both feats actually. So that's cool. Now that's really all that's required. It doesn't take much. So let's talk about what you actually get. Now, this is only a 3-level prestige class. It's one of the shortest in the game, if not the shortest. It's either the shortest or tied for the shortest. I'm almost positive. Oh, it's definitely not. It's definitely tied. I can think of a couple now that I think about it, but I don't know of any 1 or 2 level prestige classes. If there are, let me know. So basic, it gives you a good base attack bonus. Okay, well, great. D10 hit dice, not bad. Good fortitude save, but bad reflex and will save. Okay, that's not terrible, especially for such a short prestige class. And you also get a number of stunts that you can do that are usable with any exotic weapon that you wield. So some of them are you get one at each and every level, which there's 3 of, so not that many. So they vary. Some of the better ones are like Uncanny Blow isn't bad. That can be potentially used to do a lot of damage with a one-handed weapon while used in one hand with power attack. You can get, let's see, Twin Exotic Weapon Fighting, which isn't bad. Gets you a reduction in penalty for 2-weapon fighting. Stunning Blow isn't bad for like a monk prestige, for like a monk doing this, because then they can take their Stunning Fist and do it through their weapons, which pretty cool. Although there are other ways to do that. Pretty sure a Key Focus weapon could do the same thing, but this is a way to do that using a class feature instead of a weapon, which there's reasons why you may want to do that. Key Focus is only a +1 modifier, but if you're using a weapon with a lot of modifiers, then maybe you would want to save a little bit of money. Show Off can be interesting just because it causes you to do a little little less damage, to make it so you can intimidate a little bit easier, because it's pretty intimidating to see somebody with an exotic weapon just showing off. Yeah, so that can be pretty decent. The fact that you got to add your base attack bonus to your Intimidate. Let's see. Flurry of Strikes isn't bad. Getting that extra attack at a -2. It's pretty similar to the Ranger's Rapid Shot, just with an exotic weapon instead of a bow. I guess if you were using a ranged weapon, I don't know if this would stack with that for a ranged exotic weapon. Like if you were to have a ranger or just somebody with rapid shot using like an exotic bow like the great bow. I don't know if that would work or not. Let's see. There's a few other decent ones. Close quarters range combat, not bad. So this is an interesting build. It's definitely can be used as a dip class for a number of different builds for the various different stunts that they get. You could go all 3 levels for the right build, but a lot of the time you're just going to be doing 1, maybe 2. And honestly, even if you go all the way, it's 3 levels. It's not that much. Like it's a super short prestige class that most people don't even go all the way in. So it's definitely an interesting one. But yeah, that's really all I have for it. It's a pretty short prestige class. So leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this because we do one on every single class race and prestige class in Dungeons & Dragons 3.5. Maybe ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video. But anyways, as always, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you